Thanks so much for joining me for this Empties video. Actually, the bag that I have in the thumbnail is not large enough. I actually have it in this giant box here because I have some, this is gonna be a long video. I'm anticipating so much skincare. I think there's some makeup in here as well, but we've got here lots of things that I would repurchase. So we've got the vetted cleanser, and I use this all the way up. It's got a nice glass bottle and it's made in the US. It's one of my favorite cleansers I've ever used because it has a nice texture about it. It's not watery in any way. It's definitely more like a gel when it comes out. So I feel like a little goes a long way, and it does an excellent job, especially in second step for cleansing for me. I use a cleansing balm and then this. Really nice combination, doesn't dry out my skin or anything like that. I really like this. So vetted cleanser. This next one is by Tata Harper. It's a concentrated brightening essence. Really lovely. I like to rotate through my brightening products. So Tata Harper was really nice. This lasted a long time. I actually got this, wow, like almost last year. I think it lasted probably about 6 months, and I must have been using something in between. I can't remember why this lasted so lasted a really long time. Very nice brightening product. Right now I have Clé de Peau going, but I would definitely purchase that again. I would repurchase that. So I will be saying whether I would repurchase or not based on these really quick reviews. That's what I love about Empties. We've got here the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. I used these all the way up and I really like them, especially because I use this as my toner step, and it eliminates that process as well as making packing for travel easy, because then I just take out the number of pads that I need for travel. In fact, I might repurchase these just for that purpose because it makes it easier than to travel with cotton pads and then toner. Just, it eliminates 2 items and just can be brought into one, and then I'll put them in these Cadence. Oh, I have it here. This Cadence container. I think I have one left. This has one of them in there, so I just count out how many I need and I put them in here instead of putting toner in there. So I really appreciate this suggestion from you, recommendation, because I really like it. So I would definitely repurchase those Elemis resurfacing pads. Then we have here the Fenty. Do you remember this? It kind of fell apart because the packaging was, I think, trying to be innovative, but was cumbersome and excessive. So really, you just need this part of the packaging. This is the Fenty, oh, see, now I don't know what it's actually called. It's their Dark Spot Serum. And actually, I have to say, out of all the dark spot serums I've used, this one is actually quite effective in that I could see a difference in my dark spots being lighter over time. One thing that I did notice is it's a bit drying though, but I did see results with this. Sometimes I don't really see results. It was a bit faster with that than with other brightening dark spot serums. I've got here Decorte AQ Absolute Treatment Lotion. Very nice as a toner step for me. So speaking of Elemis, the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, the Fig one, that's why it's green. It has a different scent than the traditional one, and I like the one in the yellow packaging better, but it does the same excellent job. That is my first step in makeup removal. Actually, I customized some of the labels on my Cadence. I don't remember if this is one that I did, the makeup remover, and I have a bit of the other Elemis balm in there. So a little goes a long way. I love that. I would repurchase that. I am lucky enough that they will send me items to try out. So thank you so much to Elemis, because whenever I need a new one, they tend to send me one. But I would definitely buy it if it wasn't sent to me. Okay, ooh. Is this old? Why is there still stuff in here? I feel like maybe this isn't an empty. I better check because I still see some in there. This is the Even Up product by Colorescience, which is an SPF 50 plus it's got some other skin tone evening properties in it. And I'm not gonna throw this away if it has some in it. It's not the most inexpensive. It's quite pricey for what an SPF for sure. So this, we've got a La Mer though. La Mer, the Moisturizing Matte Lotion. I like how La Mer has a moisturizer wardrobe of sorts, like a skincare wardrobe, depending on how your skin is feeling. Because my skin, like today, if you saw this Get Ready With Me, it was with some Chanel products and some Jones Road Beauty products. My skin is unusually dry on the surface today, but I've been using tretinoin, so sometimes this does that. So I'd like that you can adjust your skincare based on your needs. So if I had the full La Mer, which I've had before, which they kindly sent me, I would use the cream today because my skin needs it. But this one's matte lotion. So if you have more oily skin, this is a nice one. I would have to try that again. Actually, it's been a while since I used that, so I might use it for the interior of my face. So if I was going to look at La Mer again, I might check out the matte lotion just for the center. We have a Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy. Now this one is something that I do use daily. It's got a peachy tone to it. Looks like this, and I use it under the eye and it blends in really nicely. It looks like it might be too light for me. It's in that medium shade, the one that they initially came out with, and then they have some other shades now, but I do use it on the daily for SPF for my eyes. This eye area can be neglected in terms of SPF. There's a lot of SPF for the face, but not as much for the eye. So that one's really nice. It has that peachy tone again, which can combat the appearance of darkness, just in a color correcting kind of way. This is the Vanish Airbrush Primer. It's very nice. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but it's very nice. It has a very smoothing kind of feeling to it. I would recommend that to Hourglass fans, but for me, I probably won't repurchase it. Oh, I have here the Decorte cotton pads, and these were very nice. I don't think I would repurchase them simply because I like the Shiseido ones. I just like those. So, and they're easier to get a hold of, the Shiseido. So those Decortes aren't something I would go out of my way to purchase, but they are very nice. We have here Colorescience Unforgettable Total Protection Brush on Shield Glow 50. Now, if I was going to pick up one of their brush products, I don't love their brush in general because I picked up another one by, I can't remember the name. I'll list the one below. I really like their brush. They did a really nice job with their brush. Colorescience brush, I don't know. I don't love, it's not soft. And it gets kind of like sticky feeling after a while. And this other one that I'm using doesn't. I don't have my phone here, otherwise I would tell you. I'll look below for that. Maybe I can tag it here. I don't know if I can, if it's one of the things that I can show like right here, if I can. If I can, I will. If not, look below. But the one in Glow was actually better than the ones that are the traditional, I can't remember the shades they use. But I liked this better because it looked more natural. And I would repurchase this just because it has a nice peachy tone. I would purchase this just because it's a 50, but I would take this and I would put it in the other container that I have for the other brand. That's how much I don't love this brush. But look how much is in there. You would think I should try and save this for something, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll save the powder and then throw this away because the powder part is really nice. And actually, I have some empty these. I have a couple empty ones. I'm gonna save this, but not the brush. Then we have a Sephora Solid Brush Cleanser. Very nice cleanser. It's a nice alternative to the Beauty Blender soap. If you like that solid soap, it does the same job. I actually have one right now that I'm using to clean. I use to clean my brushes with that. I would definitely repurchase it. Okay, we have here an empty Clé de Peau. I love this. Mocha. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the Get Ready With Me. So Mocha is a bit cooler. Honey has a lot of warmth to it, but there isn't anything that has like a peachy tone. I wish Clé de Peau would come out with color correctors in this formulation. That would be amazing, especially a peach one, and maybe different degrees of peach, like a light peach, a medium peach, and then a more rich peach, depending on your skin tone. I would probably choose the medium, but I'd love it if they did that. So I feel like they're missing color in there for concealer. So that's why I go between Mocha and Honey, because Mocha's cooler, Honey is warmer, and then I kind of like fall in between there somewhere. But Mocha, yes, I would repurchase. That is their older packaging. Here we have a Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I feel like I was testing these out and there's a reason why I don't love this one. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you know, I love Fossil Longest Lash Mascara. There was something off about it. However, if I was going to pick another mascara, say Fossil Longest Lash Mascara ever went out and I wasn't able to get it, then this one is really nice. It's Tower 28, and this one's in Jet. They have two different shades. They have a black shade like this, Jet, and then they have a brown shade. Drift, I think is the name. Very nice mascara. If you ever wanted something that was gonna approximate Chantecaille's mascara, this one is very close. I would repurchase that. Okay, we have Jones Road Beauty in their brow gel, and this is in light brunette. This is my favorite brow gel. It's so good. And I know I have another one around here. I just cannot find it right now, but it is better than the Dior one. It actually unseated the Dior Onset Brow for me. This sweater, by the way, is by, not Jones Road Beauty. It's by Jenny Kane. This is the one that I have two of, and I have one for home and one for out. And this is my home version, which I haven't washed as much, and it retains like that vanilla shade. So my arms might look funny because they're resting on this box right now. I just noticed my arms look really like interesting from here. Like usually they're down here. Maybe I should put my arms down. So if you wondered why my arms looked a little bit distorted, that's why. Yes, I love this. I would repurchase it. They have sent me the ones that I have, but I would definitely actually, I'm thinking of purchasing a couple just so I can have them in different places. Then we have a Dior Glow. This was in 1947. I don't remember, but there's a reason why. I don't know why I don't like, look how much is left. I don't know why I don't use these all up. This seems like my perfect kind of product, doesn't it? Like just a little hint of color, some moisture, and easy to reapply. I don't know why. I'm mystified about why I don't use and reuse that product over and over and until it's like completely done. I don't know. Then we've got here Dior Show Brow Styler in 033 Gray Brown. Very nice, but I like the I like the Victoria Beckham Baby Blade better than this. Why don't I like this? Let me see. I think this is a little bit dry. Oh yeah, that's why. It can dry out and then I don't get any payoff here. Even if I like break off the end of it. I'm trying to draw my hand right now. I mean, granted this is older, but it doesn't show up. I think it's when it gets older. I'd rather have the Baby Blade by Victoria Beckham. Okay, we have here a Refy Brow Sculpt. So I was really trying to find something that would hold my brows in place in a really natural kind of way. Like this is very complex. It has this brush, it has a comb, it has this gel. It just didn't have the payoff for the amount of work I needed to do to get that to work. So I passed on that. I would not repurchase. Then we have here another brow product. This I was so excited about getting. It's a Grande Brow because I liked Grande Brow for, what did I love Grande Brow for? Something. I was using something of theirs that I loved. Oh, the gel, the serum. It promoted brow growth. That was it. Okay. I stopped using it and I just use a little bit of my Latisse and I just put on my eyebrows after I'm done. This one, I was excited because it was a tinted brow gel and brow enhancing serum, the kind of thing you think I would love, but I didn't love it. I don't think I got the hold that I wanted out of this. Oh, it has expiry date of soon. I like how they put expiration dates on it, helps a lot. But no, I would not repurchase. Okay, then we have a CE Ferulic by SkinCeuticals. This, oh, there's still some in there. How old is this? Can I still use it? Why did I not finish this? Let me know. Oh, it does smell a little odd. I'm using this Urcel, but I would definitely reuse this. You know what I like about SkinCeuticals is they don't have these hyperbolic claims. They're very realistic claims, so you're not... Some companies, some of their claims are just literally unbelievable. But this one, oh, there's a lot in here. I feel like, let me see if I can still use this. It's really good though. I like the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. If there's one vitamin C, like I said, this Urcel is very nice. I like that. I like that it's contained and not liquidy in those ampules. I really like that. Okay, then we've got this Ultra Sun SPF 50. It's an anti-aging, anti-pigmentation SPF right here. Sorry, I should show it to you. This one right here, and I don't know, why did I not use this? This seems like it is something that I would like, doesn't it? Very high protection. I don't know. That's odd that I didn't love this, but there's a reason I don't continue using something. If there's something off of that, I will stop using it. Right now, I would not repurchase it. I mean, I would repurchase the Sisley one that I talked about. I would purchase that one, like this, here it is. I would purchase this Multi-Defense Shield SPF 50, which is labeled like that because it came from the UK. I would repurchase that over that one, even though that one costs a lot more, I'm sure. I can't remember the cost of that, but yeah. Then we have the Ole Henriksen Dark Spot Toner. I would not repurchase this just because I didn't notice that much of a difference in my dark spots. And it smells like candy. It smells too sweet for me. One of the biggest reasons I wouldn't purchase it is because of the way it smelled. Oh yeah, this is very nice. The Audacité Sea Glow Hydro Firm Body Oil. This one, which I talked about a few times. Now, I did apply it right after showering or bathing while skin is still damp. That is a really good way to use it. It doesn't have any kind of residue on it. It doesn't feel like greasy. It's really nice. I don't know if it firmed so much. I don't know about that, but it's a really nice body oil for sure. I like it. I would repurchase. Nothing too strong, clean smelling. We've got here the NuFace Firming and Brightening Silk Cream. I've really been using my NuFace daily. Actually, I've been trying to use all of my devices really frequently. So I use this in the evenings. So it's not something you have to rinse off when you use it, but it is the microcurrent activator, which you'll need to use with that device. And I prefer this to their other product. I don't know. I feel like they changed that one over, but I do like theirs firming and brightening. So win-win. And also you'll need it for the microcurrent activator. I like this one, it's really nice. And I like the dispenser on there. You push this and then it comes out. Then we got here the Gold Energizing Eye Recovery Masks. I don't even know if Chantecaille makes these anymore, but they're very nice. I wish they did if they don't anymore. This is not one eye mask, there were several in here. So I think there were 8 maybe. We've got the Chantecaille Fossil Longest Lash Mascara, my Holy Grail Mascara. I love this, definitely would repurchase. Brighten Up Dark Spot Toner with azelaic acid and PHA by Pharmacy. And I have repurchased this. Actually, I have backups of this. I'm using this right now. I feel like my dark spots are getting really in a good place. Actually, I have a blemish here, if you saw that Get Ready With Me, that's darker than these dark spots right now. But this will fade faster because it's newer, but it also shows you how easily I scar. I scar really easily. This is the La Mer moisturizing cream I mentioned. This is a little bit more heavy duty than that matte one, but this is the one that I would use for my skin right now if I had the array of the skincare wardrobe in front of me. This one is my favorite mask. It's the Gold Recovery Mask. Oh, would I repurchase the La Mer? I would, but I also have other really lovely products that I would repurchase. So if I was going to repurchase something like the La Mer, it's equivalent of me repurchasing something like the Gold Moisturizer by Chantecaille, the one in the jar. That one's very lovely. It's more balm-like. And I have that right now, so I wouldn't repurchase that now because I have the Chantecaille Gold Moisturizer. Speaking of gold, we got the Chantecaille Gold Recovery Mask. I love this. I've had a few empties of these. It is my favorite mask. So when I travel, I take a little bit of this. Ooh, that just reminds me, I should probably, I have a couple empty ones of these. I should probably put the gold mask in one of these for travel because I love it so much. It really does help my skin recover when it gets stressed. I would repurchase. We have here the Gold Recovery Intense Concentrate. I love the entire gold line by Chantecaille. I've used everything in that line. If I could only have one line of skincare, specifically it would be Chantecaille, but not just Chantecaille, it would be the Chantecaille Gold line. That's the one I would pick. I think the results are beautiful. I can feel the results from those. The results from those are a little bit more obvious to me and more, I don't want to say quick, but you definitely see more immediate results with these, especially this one. I see a really nice baby soft result with this particular product, and there's an AM and a PM, and when I use them together I get some really nice baby soft results. Then we have here the Rodial Extra Large Mascara in Black Velvet, which would sound like a mascara I would love, but it's not something right now I would repurchase. Valentino's concealer, and this is in the shade, I can't see it, W something. I'm gonna have to go back to look at my purchases to show you, but it's more of that like camely tone, warmer tone in there, which is not what I need for my skin. I need, not to combat redness, like I think that'd be great for redness, but not necessarily dark spots. My dark spots need something peachy toned. I would not repurchase that. Then we have the SkinCeuticals Tripeptide R Neck Repair. Now, you would think that I would really like this, but there's so much left in here because I got some like flakiness on my neck from it, so I didn't keep using it. So it does say after 1 week, increase the use to twice daily as tolerated or as advised by skincare professional. But I like the idea of it because I know I always forget and neglect my neck area. I know I do. This one did not work out for me. I wish it did. Here, another Chantecaille Biolift mask. I love this, but I would repurchase. It's like my more, what is that word I'm looking for? This is like my go-to mask. Oh, this is very old. It's a Caviar Multiplying Volume Styling Mousse, body for medium hold and fine hair. So I have stopped really trying to fight my natural hair type. My hair type does not want volume, except for on the ends it wants volume here, but not here. So I'm always trying to get volume here, but I've kind of just said, okay, my hair doesn't want to do that. I'm not going to try to make it do that. So we're just going to let it do what it wants to do. But then with the straightener, the Air Straight by Dyson, I feel like it actually helps me not need volume on the top because it keeps the hair contained here. So now I still have a nice shape to the hair without having to fluff it up here, because I think I was trying to fluff it up because it was fluffy here. So now that it's all kind of just sleek, then I don't need to worry about volume. So I will not be repurchasing this, and there's a lot in there. Okay, then we've got these nail polishes by Chanel, So we have here 08 Pirate and then also something Golden Sand. And I prefer Hermes to these. Not necessarily because of the formulation, although I do like the wateriness of the Hermes. I noticed they're more watery, which makes them more even on application. Versus when it's thicker, it can tend to show ridges. So I like that the liquid, more liquidy nail polish kind of just flows over the nail and is more evenly distributed. And their brush on the Hermes are much better than these. These are kind of unpredictable. I know they, I think, improve them, but they're still not the same because Hermes I can just swipe on in one swipe and it covers most of the nail. Actually, all of the nail on all of these fingers, except for this. Oh gosh, there goes the air. Let me go turn it off. I would not repurchase any Chanel nail products because I just prefer Hermes. Hermes I know is a different price point. Yeah, it's more, definitely more, but it's to me worth it than throwing out things that are not completely, I mean, this, I haven't used this one very much at all. And then the top coat, same thing. It gets a little sticky, a little faster, thicker where I can't use it. So I would not repurchase. Okay, then we've got the Chantecaille Rose de Mai Eye Lift. I love this product, it's really great. For my more maximalist routine, I will use this in the morning and then go in with the eye cream. Then we have here the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Super C Serum. Did I use this? I don't remember. I don't remember why I wouldn't like this. Why wouldn't I like this? It seems like something I would like, but it's in here for a reason. I might have to revisit this, not with this one, but maybe later on, because I like the idea of dynamic, resurfacing, and Super C. I like all of those things. Brightening, antioxidant serum. That is my kind of a thing. That is strange that I did not empty this. I don't know why. So I have so many products, and that's why I think when I really love a product, it must be that much better because I have so many really great products to try out that don't necessarily get used compared to some other products that are featured all the time. Another Chantecaille, one of their concentrates, and then we have the topicals. I was using this quite a bit, as you can see, until I got the one from Sisley. I don't know if I'm totally convinced by the Sisley one either, but I'm using it now. So I'll give you an update when I'm totally done. Okay, this was one that broke and I think I might keep the exterior, but it broke. It's Joy. It's such a mess. It's Joy by Chantecaille. It's such a pretty color. Actually, it would go really well with this look today, but it broke. I would repurchase Joy. It's a really pretty shade. I really enjoy the Chantecaille blushes, but I'm just gonna clean this up and keep the case though, because I have other blushes that could use that case. I have here a Shiseido cotton bud container, bag, packaging. I don't even know. What do we call this? Because they come in here, wrapper maybe? These are the ones that I use all the time, the Shiseido. Another Chanel nail polish that I will not be using in 917 Terra Rosa. I think this was limited edition. 167 Ballerina Chanel. So the Hermes, I think it's 1 and I have it on right now. It's more of a sheer pinky color. That is my equivalent to that I think if you are frustrated with the applicator on this, then try the Hermes one if it's available. I noticed that one is out of stock a lot and I don't know if it's in stock again, but if it is, I'll list it. Well, either way, I'll list it below so you can at least find it or get on a waiting list or something, but I would recommend that one over this Chanel. Actually, you know what? Let me just keep this because I feel like maybe that would be helpful if I did a comparison of buy this, not that kind of a thing, because that would be a good comparison. So let me put that aside. We also have here the Fenty, these lip masks, Barbados Cherry. I prefer the one that is in the vanilla. It's this one. It's more of a cream colored one. I prefer the scent. It's not as, like, it smells like candy to me. I prefer this one. It's more subtle, but I like the product. It's really nice. I use it as a lip balm versus a lip mask. We have another Pharmacy Brighten Up 3% TSA Dark Spot Toner. As you know, I would repurchase and have repurchased. Got another Even Up here, would repurchase. We have an Omorovitsa Deep Cleansing Mask, and this is clay. I prefer the one by Chantecaille. The one from Chantecaille has a really lovely softening, hydrating effect, which a lot of clay masks don't have. I don't recall that one being super drying, but I just know that the Chantecaille one has a very unique result in that your skin actually feels nice and soft versus dehydrated after using a clay mask. Then we have here another, this is what the eye masks look like, the packaging for the gold eye masks. And then we have here a Merit lip oil. These are very nice. If you like lip oils, this was in the shade Jeté. It's very nice. I like it, but I have so many lip products I didn't use that all the way up. A Chantecaille, yeah, black eyeliner. So this is the Kajal, and this is very nice. If you were looking for a black opaque eyeliner, this is very nice. So many empties. The camera already stopped once, so I know this is going to be a long video just based on that. But I hope some of these mini reviews helped you make some decisions about products that I've used either all the way up or things that I did not use all the way up but expired. So I hope the fact that I A, finished something up and I'm able to say if I would repurchase or not is helpful, or B, notice that I let something expire without using it. I think that says a lot in and of itself. And I think that shows that what I love must be really great, because some of the items that I did not use all the way up are really nice products from really great companies. But if you notice, I really love what I love. And if I do, I am repeatedly using those and repurchasing those and featuring them in videos, because I do truly love those and they are tried and true. But do let me know what you have in your empties, because I know so many of you are trying to use up your products, because a lot of us over the last few years collected a lot and have not been using everything and realize that. And we are trying to use up the products that we previously purchased. So I'd love to know what you have loved, because I know you're doing the same things with your products and kind of analyzing what really is effective. Let us know. But that's it for today's video. So please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.